Good morning, it's PMRExpo here in Cologne 2024, and before I hit the show there is a TAIT Partner Day going on. That's on the second floor. The exhibition is just at this building here on the left hand side, as you can see, and I'm really curious, how many partners are there? What is the message from TAIT to their partners? How is the atmosphere? Well, I will bet the atmosphere is great, so join me in TAIT Communications at PMRExpo 2024. So this is the show guide of TAIT Communications here at PMRExpo. It shows how the booths look like. This is the booth, and I'm in the booth, but I'll show you in a minute the latest broadband solutions, the DMR solutions, and much more applications, for example. So this is TAIT. This is my presentation of TAIT Communications at the booth of TAIT Communications at PMRExpo. Now, there's something going on, because I am visiting this event for the last 14 years and I've never seen a booth as big as this. So, Philip West, who I'm looking at right now, he's standing next to me and is coming into the frame. He can tell me all about that, because why do you guys have such a big booth? And let me turn the camera around. This is huge, is it?
It is.
It is. Why? Because you spent a lot of euros on that one.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot more products to showcase this year. We've had a lot of growth over the past year, and we're sort of led in the market now. We're back with a bang.
You're back with a bang, but you have never been gone. But people might have had the impression that you were not present that much as you wanted it to be, right?
That's absolutely correct, yes. But as I say, lots more products, new developments, innovative technologies that we're launching this year. So yeah, it's...
Okay, so let's go around the booth. Let's see what you guys are launching then, because I'm really curious right now. So where do we start?
Okay, so we've split the booth, the whole stand, into 4 sections. This is our competitive range, our cost-effective range of radios. We've got new products in here that fill the gaps that we've had historically in our product portfolio. It gives the customers, our dealers, a much broader range and to service customers that previously probably wouldn't be considered, like retail, like security, people that don't need the typical TAIT tough products.
Okay, all right, so from there we see a lot of other stuff there, mission critical DMR. So shall we take a look what you got
Absolutely,
there?
yes.
Okay, let's go there, all right. So about what products are we talking about here?
So we often refer to our mission critical radios as TAIT tough, and that's because they're built to last. They can be dropped, they can be deployed into the harshest environments, and they will always stand up and perform. New for this year, our mobiles have all got brand new color control heads. So there's 3 different control heads with integrated keypads, color displays, remote and local fittings. We've mounted them on top of the radio. So this is the basic radio. These 2, they have remote heads, so that the body can be mounted somewhere else in the boot, in a glove compartment, and then just the head is on display. And as you see, this one's got an integrated keypad. This one has a high-powered loudspeaker fitted.
Right. Okay.
On the radio, the hand portable side, we've now introduced a product range that will work across frequency bands. So typically, a radio that you would buy from a dealer would operate on either UHF or VHF or a different frequency. Our new range of products, the TP97 and TP98, that's the DMR and P25, will operate on both UHF, VHF, and 800 megahertz. So you can switch between
yes.
as standard. So that's great. We also, it's not here, it's on another stand. Looks similar to this. Is our TP99, and it's one radio that contains UHF, VHF, P25, and DMR and analog.
Wow.
So all of those protocols, all of those frequency bands,
all the boxes, right?
all on one radio. This device will connect to a hand portable radio, LMR, and as with the mobile, all the time this radio is in DMR radio coverage. It operates on DMR. When it wanders outside of that coverage, say in a building, through a tunnel, beyond the coverage, it automatically switches to LTE. This becomes effectively the address book for this.
Okay.
And then when it switches to LTE, this takes over. This makes the calls over PTTOX service. The other part of TAIT Axiom is built into our mobiles here, the TMX 450, and these can come with either the remote control head or, as you can see down here, the fixed control head. There's a Linux processor in here, and that runs an application called Node-RED. Node-RED allows even the most basic of programmers to create programs inside the radio that can allow the radio to interface with all the controls within the radio, to go out and gather information from the internet and display it on screens, to send text messages, statuses with this information. This simple web page here that we're looking at is resident on this radio. So we've created a web page. You can access that on a mobile phone or a tablet, simply by logging on to the hotspot of the radio. And that will allow you to basically use this radio as a sort of dispatcher to send messages, to turn I/O controls on and off. As you see here, we can turn the lights on and off. We've got a little engine that we can start and stop just by sending messages from a radio to this device.
Okay. You showed me a lot of products, a lot of solutions. Now, they all need to come back into the control room. I would have assumed you would have a dispatching solution as well, right?
We do indeed. We do integrate with third-party dispatchers, but we do have our own dispatcher. It's called CMD, and that is the TAIT product, and that allows, you know, the dispatch control room to talk to all of the workers. The second screen is a simple demonstration of our indoor tracking, so that not only can we track people outside using GPS, we can now track people inside buildings using little beacons for security patrols and things like that. We know exactly where people are should there be an incident.
What are the beacons? Do you have them available here, or these are the beacons?
These are the beacons. So as a radio wanders around and gets within range of the beacon, it reports back to the dispatcher which beacon it is close to, and using that information, it will display the location on a plan.
Giancarlo Bandiera. That's if there is a distributor or dealer or partner, as TAIT call them, that is a long-standing partner. It's you, right?
It's correct.
And companies like TAIT, they love long-standing partners, because that means they're doing something good, and they're doing something that enables you to conduct your business.
Correct.
Tell me all about that relationship. When did it start?
It started back in 1998.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is
a while ago. A while ago.
How did that work? You know, you were looking for a partner,
No,
a supplier.
That is because this was already part of my family. Because my in-law, which was the founder of JASCOM, was a personal friend of Mr. Angus TAIT.
All right, so it's a very close relationship. It's a very personal relationship as well.
More personal than business. I have a network of people that interact with JASCOM Europe, which act as a distributor more than a dealer.
Okay, so that means that you need to support your dealers in the best possible way.
Absolutely.
But you need to get that support from TAIT. right?
Yes.
You need their support in order for you to support your dealers.
And TAIT is my family, and I know everybody there, and they're supporting me very well.
Well, the good thing is that with TAIT, I see a lot of people working there for many, many years. So that's sealed. They have partners like you, which are there for many, many years. And you have probably dealers using TAIT communication solutions for many, many years.
We have very loyal customer from 1998. We went through all the technologies, from the analog to the DMR.
So can you tell me one thing, what is most outstanding at TAIT?
It's feeling part of this family.
Dave Turner, MD of TAIT Communications here in Europe. Big booth,
Very big booth.
big presence,
Yes.
TAIT Partner Day,
Yeah.
a lot of products on show, more than ever,
Absolutely.
and a lot of TAIT staff here as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of customers visiting TAIT today, because we're at the end of the show, around for day number 2 at PMRExpo, and you know, there is something going on.
Yes.
Tell me.
We're back. That's the main thing. Not that we ever went away, but our presence really slipped over the last few years, and we wanted to make a conscious effort this year to tell people we're here. We've got great products, we've got a great team, the best around, and we wanted to celebrate that.
Yeah, and you cannot just rely on one big project with the London Underground.
No.
There's much more to do. Right?
Exactly. And we've had some really big wins, but we neglected our channel. So it's been about rebuilding the partner base, bringing them back in, and that's what we're seeing today.
Yeah, and it's not only the channel actually. It's when you talk about big wins, you need to communicate that, right?
Absolutely,
You need
yeah.
to get your marketing straight, and marketing was one of the important topics today at the TAIT Partner Day, right?
Absolutely.
And I've seen the marketing also be a very important topic at CommsConnect when I was there in Down Under a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's a red wire through the whole TAIT proposition.
Absolutely. We've got a really clear brand for the first time in a long time. So Maria Rose, our new Chief Marketing Officer, she's really tightened the brand, and then we brought the wonderful Annika Buena on to the regional team, and she's furthering that and getting our name out there. And people for the first time in a long time think about TAIT. They know who TAIT is, and it's wonderful to see.
And you have a fantastic heritage.
Yes.
You have great products you have great projects that you want. Hey, so why not enable that to get more customers on the line?
Exactly.
Not bad at all.